Mixing is not easy, I'm telling you. I'm just so glad I'm not doing this. I've done it for my other projects, but to actually now be sitting on the other side, it's a relief. But I'm glad Sam is doing it because he's hearing things that I may have not have heard, and he's adding certain elements that I may have not have thought of.
So maybe at this stage, to make that warmth come through, we shave a bit of the bottom end out of the piano. So it's more the top end of the piano cutting through. Could probably get away with adding a little bit more space to those ones, do you think?
Yeah. That would be nice. I can't even stay still myself, man. Jeez. I like the fact that we cut some of the highs from the stabs.
I will even normally, depending on the type of track, go towards the vocals and the drums first. It's good to get a solid foundation of the drums and bass sometimes, and then I might just mute them and go to the vocals, make sure the vocals are all clear, I can hear everything, the backing vocals are sitting nice. That's the most important thing most of the time, is getting a solid foundation, clear vocals, that's what people want, and then everything else you can just find a place around it.
I can't wait to be that girl.
You know the
That's one, you want it to pop out more?
Not even pop up, but I want it to move across the speakers, like from left to right, because it's so silky.
Yeah.
Kind of get that silky effect through the speakers as well. It's shaping up nicely. The bass is in a good place, it's balanced. The percussion is now a little bit more grittier, much more dirtier, so we're getting there slowly but surely. What do you think about the sax? Does it feel like it's too behind?
Yeah, that was one of the things I was thinking I could do like some automation with it.
There are so many elements in the track that we need to find some room for some of the elements to shine. Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Yeah?
Yeah. In this album, I'm trying to capture some of the rough and the smooth. So there will be parts where it sounds quite dirty in terms of the percussion, and then even in the bass, like how we're adding the saturation so that it can give it a little bit of roughness, and then the vocals will give it that smoothness, that fine balance.
I think that's what mixing's all about.
Yeah, exactly. Literally that.
Nice.
Bro, sometimes I can't believe I made this, you know. Like, what? But the mixing does help though, man. The mixing makes it sound lush. Then maybe the way she sung into the mic was a little bit more closer in the second verse.
Yeah.
Because to me, it just feels like it comes in a bit stronger. That's it. That's it. That's it. You know, every single mistake here that's in the album, I just blame it on the fact that it's called textures. I'm like, oh man, it's called textures, man. Let me leave it in.
I like the concept, though.
Yeah, man.
I like the concept.
Music is not meant to be perfect. There's gonna be little mistakes here and there that just make it feel natural, you know? Do you remember yesterday how I was talking about the guitar part, which is not the main part, but it's like the sprinkles, the dun 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 dun. Yeah, do you think you could find that and figure out how?
A bit more cut it through.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking I want to just listen to everything else without the drums and bass, and then
Okay.
I feel like we can find, because the vocals are sitting nice around the drums now, if we can fit the sounds around the vocals.
What's to say? Can you teach me?
The BVs are so nice now, man. Like, I think the level of wetness that you put on it, is sick now, man. Sounding beautiful. See this? You don't get many of these from me, you know. These ain't okays. It takes a long time for me to be happy with something. in the mix now, what we want to try and do is test that out with the smaller speakers. So now Sam has activated the smaller ones, which are on the inside, so that we can understand the reference from a smaller speaker point of view. Is that right?
These smaller speakers are like super detailed as well.
Oh, that's super detailed.
Especially in the middle, I find, yeah, like as we're trying to balance the instruments in the mid-range, I can hear the finer details more in these small speakers.
Sweet. Bro, you haven't even brought these ones out for us to listen to, man. This is the one that we need to be using. If you get the mix right on this, if the mix is right on this, it's right everywhere. Yeah. This has also got like a tempo automation. So the tempo slows down to 118, and then it leads into the next song straight away, like boom. That's it. That's it. Nice. And oh yeah, so you know that bounce, that crush on the 808. If you can make that sound as stinky as possible, yeah, but still within limits of it sounding musically nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for that.
Do you want it to stay filtered? Do you want? Yeah, I guess it's not that actual bass in it.
I want it to sound so raw, like when you hear it, like you're just like it just screws up your whole face, like when you play it. With this track especially, there's 4 different layers to the bass line. Basically, they're fighting for space within the low end.
All the basses are still playing, but the very low end of certain basses are cut out so that the one that needs to be most prominent will be cutting through.
Cutting through, yeah.
Beautiful wave.
Yeah, that's a very nice wave. It's a very beautiful waveform. We've tested it on the small speakers there, and they're sounding crisp. Everything's coming out well. All the elements are popping out. So now we're just testing it on the mids. If they sound good, then we're good to bounce, and it's another one in the bag. Mixed by Sam, doing his thing, making it crisp, making it sound great. So yeah, we're nearly there. That's 3 tracks done in the space of 2 days. 7 more to go. Jeez.